Food. Where does it come from? Food. Where does it come from? What did you eat at home today? Find out what your friend ate today. Did you eat the same kind of food yesterday and today? We all eat different kinds of food at different times, isn't it? Activity 1. Ask your friends in the school about the items they would be eating during a day. See if you can also get this information from friends staying in different states of India. List all the items in your notebook for as many friends as possible. There seems to be so much variety in the food that we eat. What are these food items made of? Think about rice cooked at home. We take raw rice and boil it in water. Just 2 materials or ingredients are needed to prepare a dish of boiled rice. On the other hand, some food items are made with many ingredients. To prepare vegetable curry, we need different kinds of vegetables, salt, spices, oil and so on. Food materials and sources. It may be easy for us to guess the sources of some of the ingredients. Fruits and vegetables, for instance. Where do they come from? Plants, of course. What are the sources of rice or wheat? You may have seen paddy or wheat fields with rows and rows of plants, which give us these grains. And then, there are food items like milk, eggs and meat, which come from animals. Activity 2. Let us make a list of different food items and try to find out where they come from. The ingredients and their sources. What do we conclude from activity? Plants are the sources of food ingredients like grains, cereals, vegetables and fruits. Animals provide us with milk, meat products and eggs. Cows, goats and buffaloes are some common animals which give us milk. Milk and milk products like butter, cream, cheese and curd are used all over the world. Can you name some other animals which give us milk? Plant parts and animal products as food. Plants are one source of our food. Which parts of a plant we eat as a food? We eat many leafy vegetables. We eat fruits of some plants. Sometimes roots, sometimes stems and even flowers. Have you ever eaten pumpkin flowers dipped in rice paste and fried? Try it. Some plants have 2 or more edible, eatable, parts. Seeds of mustard plants give us oil and the leaves are used as a vegetable. Can you think of the different parts of a banana plant that are used as food? Think of more examples where 2 or more parts of a single plant are used as food. Activity. Take some dry seeds of mung or chana. Put a small quantity of seeds in a container filled with water and leave this aside for a day. Next day, drain the water completely and leave the seeds in the vessel. Wrap them with a piece of wet cloth and set aside. The following day, do you observe any changes in the seeds? Covered with a wet cloth. The next day, see if the seeds have sprouted. After washing these sprouted seeds, you can eat them. They can also be boiled. Add some spices and get a tasty snack to eat. Do you know where honey comes from, or how it is produced? Have you seen a beehive where so many bees keep buzzing about? Bees collect nectar, sweet juices, from flowers, convert it into honey and store it in their hive. Flowers and their nectar may be available only for a part of the year. So, bees store this nectar for their use all through the year. When we find such a beehive, we collect the food stored by the bees as honey. What do animals eat? Do you have cattle or a pet that you take care of? A dog, cat, buffalo or a goat? You will then surely be aware of the food the animal eats. What about other animals? Have you ever observed what a squirrel, pigeon, lizard or a small insect may be eating as their food? Have a look around you and group the animals based on their food eating category. Place animals which eat only plants or plant products in group 1. These are called herbivores. There are some animals which eat other animals. Place these in group 2. These animals are called carnivores. Do you find some animals which eat both plants and animals? Place them in group 3. These are called omnivores. We know that there are many amongst us who do not get sufficient food. We need to find ways by which more food can be produced in the country. That will not be enough. We will need to find ways to ensure that this food is made easily available to each one of us.